This is fucking ridiculous. All right, we live.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know what the fuck's going on Facebook. No. Okay, what's that?
What's up?
We're live. Like, we're
Oh.
It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect. It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect. It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect.
Yeah, speak up, yo. Opinionated, music related. The way the world moves. Represent your team and your crew. Politicking in the kitchen or whipping in on a mission. Guarantee people will listen when you speaking the truth. No matter the topic, the message is clear. Them boys about to bump their gums in here. Yeah, no matter the topic, the message is clear. Now gather round and bump your gums in here. Yeah.
It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect. It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect.
What up? Welcome everybody back to the Bumpin Gumz podcast for the fourth time. I'm Dirty J. My right hand man Cam.
What up?
I don't know what's going on. Facebook keeps kicking us out. I have no idea what's going on. Hopefully it doesn't do it again. I apologize to y'all. I guess that's what happens when you get like a little notoriety under you. Yeah. You start getting up there and the man wants to hold you down.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's it because
Fuck you, Mark.
I have no idea what's going on today with this show. We do have a good show for y'all today. I promise if we can get to it, we have a good show for y'all. If not, if we don't go live, we're just going to put it out anyway, the recording. But before we get into all that, again, we want to give our condolences to the Synagogue victims. We're in the middle of talking about all that before Facebook kicked us out. I don't know if it was. I don't know what it is. But it's a sad thing, like we were saying, where you can't really go anywhere safe, where you feel like you're safe without protection anymore. And it's just a sad situation, a sad world that we live in right now.
Yeah. So when it comes to that, man, like, again, our condolences. We're sending our prayers and condolences out to all the victims, the family members of the victims, and we just hope that these killings and massacres just stop happening, man.
I don't know what it is. What do you think it is? Do you think like eliminating guns is the problem, like the gun control, or?
When I've read some things when it comes down to, like, gun control will definitely be great, but you know how like a lot of people are, really putting out there about the bigger guns like the AR-15s, the AKs and stuff like that. But when you look at the real, like, most of the massacres and stuff that do happen, most of the shootings are done with the smaller guns. Yeah. So, I don't know how things are going. How you can change things because there's so many games, already out there. So I don't know, man, but something's got to happen. Yeah.
Before we get in the show, though, I mean, again, our condolences to the families, but we got to get into the show. How was your weekend, Kev?
Man, mine was good. How was yours?
Mine was good. We went to Six Flags, the Haunted Houses.
Okay.
And it was the weekend right before Halloween. And it sucked because the shortest line for the haunted house was like an hour and a half.
Fuck that.
Yeah, and we waited in that one. It was cool. I actually took Layla, my middle daughter.
Okay.
I took her. She had never been to a haunted house, never did nothing. We tried doing it last year. Mm-hmm. She lasted a good like 6 minutes.
Punked out.
Yeah, and then she was screaming, crying, and her and my son, and they had to leave. And then so this year I was like, yo, we going. I'm taking you. And she did.
Ain't no going back.
She did the hoodie thing. And she like had the jacket pulled up to her eyes, the hoodie over her eyes, and she walked around, but she still walked around. And it was funny because she finally like grew some balls and was like, Dad, can I take a picture of one of them? I said, yeah, that's cool. We stopped one of the girls walking by. She's like, can I take a picture? The girl was like, yeah. So she did her pose, the little monster thing, did her pose like right in Layla's face. And I was proud of her. I was like, cool. I was about to take the picture. Right when I snapped, I guess the monster growled or something. And Layla took off, and all I took was a picture of the monster. And it was like it was perfect timing because it was like one of those cartoons where she leaves and all you see is the outline.
Right.
It was hilarious, but we did that, so that was fun.
That's what's
got
up.
Some recording in. Smooth and I was doing some recording. We got some really good songs for y'all today. Speaking of songs, we got a show coming up Thursday on the 1st, Fitzgerald's with Grindhouse 210. If y'all haven't seen a Grindhouse show, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Y'all missing out. Go see a Grindhouse show. We also got shows coming up with John with the Fatal Entertainment. Go check out. Y'all got to check these shows out, man. There's some good artists. We're networking. We're seeing a lot of good talent here in the city. Go check it out, man. That's all I can tell you.
Check that shit out, B.
Kev's gonna be on stage.
Yeah, hopefully I don't drop the mic like my man Case did.
I thought we moved past that. Why would you bring that up?
Oh, we was moving. My bad. Anyway, I'm not going to drop the. I got
I knew
bars.
you was gonna do it again.
I got bars, son.
Oh my god! So funny story is, no, I'm not gonna even get into that. Mel Bomber, one of the biggest stories out.
Yeah.
Again, like what the fuck is going on with this world? He's sending out what, like 15 bombs?
14, yeah. Or 15.
It was up there. Yeah. It was how the fuck do you even send that many bombs?
Easy. You send them all out at, I guess he was traveling around and he was just dropping them motherfuckers off. But it's crazy, like you already
I don't get that.
You already know who was. I mean, have you ever been to the post office?
It's been a while.
Like, there's little bins and shit. Like, you can literally go in there. You don't have
just
to
leave it.
Yeah, you don't have to talk to nobody. You got, of course, the little blue boxes. You can literally go to the blue box, drop that shit off, and roll the fuck out.
So were these like on timers or?
Nah, I think it was like a scare. It was just to scare people.
So they weren't really like supposed to go off.
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought they were like really bombs.
Yeah, nah.
But
Like,
weren't they detonating them and like they were really going off?
I mean, they might have been able to go off, but the ones that he was sending out that they, confiscated before they, got to the people's houses and stuff like that, they weren't set to detonate.
Okay, I got you. Now, aren't they still finding more after they arrested this guy?
Yeah, they found
like who is he? Tupac, like still coming out with them shits after he's gone?
Yeah, man, he had like 14 in the truck.
God damn.
Yeah, man, he was about his business. Like, that motherfucker was like all out for Trump. That motherfucker was like, yo, you mention my man's name one more time and some shit, I'm coming for you.
So he's a diehard fan.
Absolutely. So wonder if he didn't have the Make America Great hat on in his mugshot.
That's a good point. Very good point. So Nicki and Cardi is at it again. Now, are you even excited, thrilled? Like, are you done with this?
I mean, they are the two champions in. It's like you've got you know how they do in the UFC where you have a champion, and then if the champion gets injured, they have an interim champion.
Yeah.
And then the two champions fight to unify the belt.
That's what they need to do. They really just need to get these two girls, put them in the ring, and like have a kumite. Like even if one dies, she dies. That was out there.
Bye, Nicki.
I mean, like, because them strippers could fight.
Well, there's only one stripper.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking strippers in general.
Okay.
Yeah, them strippers. Stripper turn.
Yeah, they're strong as shit,
yeah,
too.
that's what I'm saying.
To be able to climb up that pole, man, much respect, Cardi.
Yo.
But, yeah, man, it's crazy because, of course, right now, Nicki has a lot of people's ear because she's doing the Queen radio show. So she comes on there every week. I ain't never listened to it, but I hear she's
hey,
on
Peggy.
there. She's on there every week. She's talking mad shit. So you got Cardi. Cardi goes ahead and she gets on her rant and like, yo.
But Cardi's actually spitting some facts. She's
no doubt.
She's hitting it with him. And why is it we talk about strippers and Peggy pops up?
I don't know. Did Peggy have a life beforehand?
Hey, Cinnamon, how are you? Yeah, but so if you could see Nicki and Cardi fight, any fight, whether it be like a movie theme fight or just like a real fight like WWE or whatever, what kind of fight would you want to see them in?
I want if they gonna get it on, I want to see some real what's the shit? The Brad Pitt shit, Fight Club shit.
Fight Club, some real, like, just go at it.
Just some real shit.
You know what I want to see? I can't remember the name of the movie. With Jean-Claude Van Damme when he puts the glass on his knuckles with the honey.
Kickboxer.
Was that it?
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Them just fight with some glass fist.
You can't fight with that, man.
Why?
Because then they fuck up their look.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't get hit. Bottom line, don't get hit. I mean, if you get hit, your career's over. But either is you all in or is you all out?
Yeah, nah. This definitely isn't Kickboxer. Nicki Minaj Cardi B's brother didn't get his back broken in a fight. You know, I think they can just do a regular Fight Club fight, bare knuckle style, and just end this shit.
Or like a Hell in a Cell would be dope.
A what?
Hell in a Cell, WWE.
I don't know what that is.
Like the big ass cage around the ring. There's no escaping unless you there's a submission or you.
That's dope because then Nicki couldn't run.
That's what I'm saying.
That's dope.
They need to be somewhere where there's no way out and you have to fight. Bottom line, you have to fight.
Yeah, that would
That's
be
what I'm
dope.
saying.
Then there'd be all then you have to see what Nicki's really made of because everybody thinks, and I'm one of those everybody's, that Cardi would beat the brakes off of Nicki. But what if Nicki got some skills?
Yo,
what
you
if
never
Nicki's
know.
what if
never know.
Nicki's been like practicing boxing and all kinds of shit, and Cardi comes in there with some Street Fighter shit, and next thing you know, she's hitting her with technical little stances and shit, and she's like, "Oh shit, what the?" Then don't know what the hell's going on.
What's that one
hitting her
move?
with the fucking jabs and shit.
What's that one fighting thing where they dance and shit?
Oh, Cabuela.
What?
I'm saying it. I'm probably saying it wrong.
No, you murdered that. I guarantee that's Nicki's fight. What would be their finishing move? If you can give them a finishing move, what would their finishing move be? Or maybe not a name, but what would it be? Like what part of their body? What would they do? Nicki's, I'm going to go first. Nicki's will have to be something with her ass. It'll be a finishing move with her ass. Cardi, all of a sudden, a stripper posing to come up. She's like swing and they kick her or something like that. I think that would be their finishing moves.
Yeah, the stripper pole would just pop up from out of nowhere, and then she starts swinging on that shit.
Yeah, and then kicking her. Yeah, looking like a tether ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then just let go and just kick her straight in
That'd
the
be
chest.
dope, right? Got some. You got one?
No, that was
it. No, that was you. That was not yours.
So-
You took mine.
So I enhanced yours.
What?
I enhanced your move that she was
But
going
you
to
called
do.
it yours. It's not yours.
That was mine. I said that
How
the
the
stripper
hell-
pole would come from out of nowhere.
I said that. I said
and
the-
that she would be swinging around.
Oh, you always do that.
Is that not what
I said the stripper pole would come up. She'll swing and kick her. All you did by enhancing it, I'm doing air quotes, was she'll swing a couple more times and then kick her. You said the same thing I did.
No,
and you're like,
I
that
brought
was
that-
mine.
I brought that shit up.
Oh, my God. No, it wasn't.
Man, you always trying to steal my ideas. and
You
shit.
know what time it is, though.
What time is it?
I knew you was going to
Guess what? It's time for the Dumbass Award.
Dumbass of the week. I don't even know how to start with this. Do we know where this chick is from?
No, I do not know where she's from.
So it's a African American chick. Is she mixed?
No,
She's straight black,
straight black.
and she's claiming that she's white. She doesn't like black people.
The term is called, what is it, interracial?
What do you mean? So she's mixed?
No.
What do you mean? 'Cause when I look up porn, it's like interracial.
No. Like, she's, no, transracial. My fault. Transracial.
Okay, 'cause I was like, yeah,
That-
I know what interracial
Yeah,
is.
transracial.
I'm kind of a pro on interracial. You know what I'm saying? So she's a
Throw that shit out quick as fuck, right?
So she's a transracial,
Transracial.
and that means she just feels. Is that like Dave Chappelle? Remember Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So we have a clip.
But he wasn't, Dave was tricked into
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So we have a clip of this chick, and we'll let y'all know. If y'all don't know what's going on, I don't know what to tell you, but here it is. Push play or
Where is
at the
it?
bottom.
Oh, shit.
I know a lot of people take issue with my beliefs. I'm white. I'm a Caucasian because everything about me is different from an African American. I have naturally straight hair. My hair isn't nappy. It doesn't require weave. My nose is not giant as like African Americans. My lips are perfect. They're not too big and they're not too small. Like, they're just perfect. My ears, I don't have black people ears because they're really giant. Most African Americans speak ghetto. But when it comes to black people, I think they're all ugly and I have nothing in common with them. I'm different from African Americans because I'm white.
So many questions. Can I see your ears real quick?
Am I white?
Dude, well, okay, what are black people ears? I've never heard that term in my life. Never heard that term. And if y'all haven't seen this girl, check out the video. I just typed in black girl thinks she's white.
Her name is Treasure.
Okay, stripper.
Yeah.
Stripper name. But check her out. She described everything about her except for the big ass gap in her teeth.
Well, what about her darker than my skin?
Yeah.
Because she's a brown skinned young girl. I had to come up with a politically correct way to say it because I didn't want to sound like that. But
You didn't want to be that guy.
yeah, I didn't want to be that guy today.
Oh man. So is she even serious or is this a cry for help?
Well,
Or even not a cry for help. Is this one of those like I'm just trying to be famous things?
okay, I think right now she is kind of serious.
You think so?
What? All right. She's a product of her environment. She grew up in her mother was dating a white guy or
Okay.
was married to a white guy.
I was about to ask, is she adopted or both her parents are black?
See, then that's the other thing. That's the other part. So her mother lied to her and said that she was mixed. That the stepfather that now they're divorced was her real father.
This sounds like a reality show.
But her real father is all black.
Okay, and so is her mom.
So is her mom.
She was just raised thinking.
She was raised in a affluent area. She was raised with money.
Does she not have a mirror?
Oh, she's got a mirror.
Okay, so she can see herself.
Oh, she can definitely see herself.
Okay.
She just identifies. Like how Caitlyn Jenner, I hate to keep on bringing this, this back up, but like Caitlyn identifies as a woman instead of Bruce. This girl, even though she sees the black skin in the mirror, she identifies as being a white person.
I don't get it at all. I really don't.
I can understand now. It never happened to me, but
So you've never thought you were white?
Absolutely.
After
not.
all the Starbucks stores you go to, all the what's the Steinmarts you go to?
What?
What's that store you go to? I don't know. I don't be shopping in white places.
I was shopping the damn Steinmart.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Because now we in the public eye. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead. You never identified as white.
I went to Saks. Does that that's high dollar? Does that make me white?
Is that?
Yeah, Saks, Fifth Avenue.
Oh, I go to Fallas. I don't know.
So if I shop at Fallas, does
You're
that
Mexican.
make me make you?
Yeah.
But like it's so crazy because, when you grow up a certain way, and you live in a certain area, like there's times where I'm pretty sure that if you grew up in, say, an all black neighborhood as a kid, then you would probably think to yourself like, man, I wish I was black because that's the area that you grew up in.
That I understand. I wish, but not saying I am. There's a huge difference.
Oh, yeah.
And then really downplaying your race like that, as far as like grouping them in a whole.
Right.
Now a lot of the shit she said, I'm not gonna say it's true, but
I was about to say I'm gonna have to fuck you up.
no, it's not true, but it's true to some people and not just black people.
No, but it's true to racist people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true, but
that's why I'm saying like
But how do you talk?
she's a black racist,
Yeah.
like for real. Like
Yeah.
she's a black racist because she's saying the shit that you would hear from a white motherfucker that like
Trump
really hates black people. I hate their nose because they know they sucking up all their hair.
I hate they gums because they black.
Like she must have been. You know what? She must have used to watch the Chappelle show. She probably used to look
And got brainwashed.
the Clayton
So
Bigsby.
Chappelle's fault.
Yeah, it's Dave's fault.
Oh
She looked at Clayton's Bigsby and was like, "That's exactly how I feel."
Fred said it always comes back to the parents. Why is her parents not correcting her?
Well, I think the lady was trying to correct her, but I listened to Dr. Phil, and he was talking about the girl, and he was talking about how the mom the mom does have a lot to do with it because the mom lied to the little girl, so having her think a certain way, and of course, it's kind of crazy, but how a lot of people say if your father is if your father, whatever race, whatever your father is
that's
generally
what you are.
what you are, because the male carries the dominant gene.
Yeah.
So I guess by her mom telling her that the guy was her real father made her think that.
Okay,
and
that I could see it. I think it's kind of a stretch. I'm not gonna lie, but again, at Bumpin Gumz, we try to look at both sides.
Yeah.
That kind of makes sense. I could see that, but I still don't get all the racism in you where you're saying this, where you're grouping, your race, or at least half your race in her case, to that extent where you're saying they're all ghetto, they talk ghetto, they're nasty.
Right.
It's sad.
And
it's very sad.
And then you look at your mom, which is a black woman, and you still say these things. And then the thing that's crazy, what would you think? Who would you think her best friend is?
A white girl.
Nope.
A black girl. And she ain't got her ass whooped.
Her best friend is a black girl.
Does she think she white too?
I don't know.
Oh man,
but her best friend is a black chick. But that stands true to like your racist, because most racist people always throw up that my best friend is black.
I'm not racist.
I'm not racist. One of my best friends is black.
Which is one of the most racist things you could say.
Yeah, that's their favorite line though. They quit to drop. One of my favorite. I've had black people over at my house before.
Oh man, that's
were they
pretty
working?
Did anything get stolen?
Right.
That's too far. Why do you put me there? You throw the alley oop. That was fucked up. I apologize. That was fucked up. You're having a problem lately. I want to get into this. Let's get off the subject because it's just stupid. You're having a problem lately, and you actually made a good point, because it's a problem that a lot of people have and they don't realize it, especially males. I don't know how it is. I wonder if we can get a woman caller or get a woman's point of view. But males, guys, I'm talking to you, broskies. When you're in the restroom, there's a guy code. There's a restroom etiquette that you must follow. Mm-hmm. Main one, rule number one, really. You never stand in the stall next to another guy unless there's just no other options.
Right.
If there's options, if you walk in, there's 3 stalls.
Mm-hmm. Like why is it always just 3 fucking stalls?
Yeah.
They try to fuck us up. They try to put us in an awkward position. Off the gate.
That's the man at work. I've been telling you that. And if you go to the middle one, you're a fucking asshole. If they're all empty and you go to the middle one, you're an asshole.
And you deserve to get.
You deserve to get peed on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say it.
Have you ever walked into the restroom and one of your friends?
I used to do that.
And one of your friends, yeah, I used to do that shit too. Your friends at the fucking stall and kick them in. Yeah. That's what they that's what they deserve to get done to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to one of the outside ones.
Yeah.
Guy number 2 comes in. If you see guy number 2, first off, if he's in the middle stall and there's nobody else around, kick him. Number 2, if he's on one of the outside ones, do not go to the middle one. Your middle stall is always the last option. Fellas, am I right?
Absolutely.
Middle stall is always the last option.
Don't do
and
it.
if you're walking in and the middle one's the only one open and you're walking up to it and you see the guy doing the jiggle like he's finishing,
hold on.
Give it a second.
Let it cool down.
Give it a second. Rule number 2, I hate doing my business in one of the stalls and the guy next to me just sound like he having so much trouble. The grunts, the moans, you don't need to do all that.
That's like, that's my biggest, well, that's my second biggest pet peeve. When I go into the restroom and, it's like that safe haven. Mm-hmm. You go into the restroom, you get in there, you get this toilet seat all cleaned off. You about to, spend some time in there because, you're not only handling your business, but you're also taking a break.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to go ahead and stroll through your phone, have a little fun, look at some pictures, like some pictures, all that good shit. So you're over there in your stall, you handling your business, you doing your thing. The worst thing in the world is to hear another grown-ass man
taking care of business.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, take care of business because that's what we're there to do.
Well, I didn't want to say the grunting. That's just kind of weird. But yeah, that's what it is.
But making all the goddamn noises. If this is you, don't make no fucking noises when you using the bathroom. We don't want to hear that shit. Go in there, handle your business, roll out.
Rule number 3. Fred brings up a good point. If you reach behind you while you're sitting down taking care of your business, you look for either a button or a handle. That flushes the toilet. There's a courtesy that you need to show your fellow male peers in the office with you.
Yeah. I don't want to smell your shit.
Flush.
I don't want to smell that shit.
Flush. It's not hard. It's not hard. Courtesy flush.
Just because we work together don't mean that we live together.
We don't.
You know, your girl might have to smell your shit, but I shouldn't have to. I don't want to smell that shit.
So that's a very good point. Very simple. And the last rule. There's only 4 rules, guys. It's not even a full hand. 4 rules. The last one. We're in there. If I see a Kev walks in there, as close as me and him is, it's a what up. How you doing? That's it. We ain't hugging. We ain't dapping each other, shaking hands. No. You don't do that.
No.
That's easy. 4 rules.
We can throw this one in there as well. No talking while you in the stall.
You remember earlier in the episodes that happened to me.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting down. I'm at work. I'm new at this place. I'm new at my job. And I was about a month or 2 in, something like that. I wasn't that deep. Yeah. And I'm in there taking care of my business. It's my break time. I'm minding my own. I'm on my phone. All of a sudden, this guy just starts talking, and I'm thinking he's on the phone. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but no big deal. And he asked a question, and I'm still on my phone or whatever. And he's like, hey, and then all of a sudden, he knocks on the wall to get my attention. He's like, so what do you think? I want to say it was about the Spurs or something. Like, what do you think? I was like,
I think you need to shut the fuck up. No.
I was like, are you talking to me? He's like, well, yeah, we're the only 2 in here. Like, he want to hit me like I'm stupid.
Like, are you talking shit?
So I didn't know how to answer him, so I didn't want to be rude or dick because I'm brand new or whatever. I was like, oh, yeah, it's good. And I left it like that. I didn't ask no open-ended answer, nothing like that. And I shut it down, and then he's like, yeah. And he still goes on. I'm like, okay, I just want to get out of here. I start wrapping it up. I notice he starts wrapping it up at the same time. We both walk out the stall. I'm washing my hands. He's fixing his belt, this and that. Does not wash his hands. Pats me on the back and says, have a good day.
Shit fucked him up.
I was fucking grossed out.
So did you keep the shirt on?
No, it was like wintertime. I took off my jacket. I don't even know what happened to that jacket. Like, it was just fucking gross. And I know he was taking care of business because he was violating rule number 2. And he was grunting. I heard him taking care of business. So it was just horrible. It was just horrible. I ain't saying no names, but we could be close, Fred. We could be close. Another interesting story came out. Again, with these fucking crazy people. Now there's this woman claiming to have sex with X amount of ghosts. It was like 10 ghosts or something like that. She's had sex.
Little whore.
Well, I was wondering. That's a good point. So does that make her a whore?
No, I'm joking.
Or a hoe? Good. You see what I did there?
Yes.
So now she's saying that she's engaged to one of these. And I don't know if they're setting up the big day. I don't know if he's helping her plan it or what. I guarantee he's going to be ghost, though.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now, how does this... I'm really trying to put myself in her shoes and try to figure out how does this even happen? Was it like, were they running a train? Was it one at a time? Or and she had different sexual partners? How is it even happening?
I have no idea.
You've never been fucked by a ghost?
Obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously. If anything, I'm fucking the ghost. No.
Ghosts don't fuck me. I fucks ghosts. Bro, like this, I don't know what's going on with this one.
I don't know either. how the hell do you even come up with this shit? Like, why would you even think that you had sex with a ghost? Like, how about you just had a wet dream or something like that? You was horny, you was laying on your back, trying to sleep, and
Can girls have a wet dream?
I think so.
Can they?
Yeah,
I'm curious. We need to find that out.
pretty sure.
That's interesting. I've never thought about that.
I'm pretty sure that they've had, dreams at night. Now, I'm not going to say like wet dreams,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
waterfalls.
Or she blows, yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure that a woman's, women go to
Woke up
sleep.
marinated.
Yeah.
Is that the proper time? I'm trying to be
Yeah,
nice.
nah.
That's proper time. Okay.
That fish was marinated. Nah.
Sick. You sick. Again, I don't know. Let's just say, let's put ourselves in her place. What if she is getting fucked by ghosts? What if it's like an actual like poltergeist? You know how they can actually touch things and move things?
Really?
You never knew that? I'm big on ghosts.
No, I don't believe in ghosts. We've had that talk. I
That's
don't believe in
horrible.
ghosts.
I do.
I told you, I don't believe shit until I hear it in the next stall.
Oh my god. So we got oh man. California. What city was it in California?
It did say just a California.
I thought it was like
city.
Sacramento or something. I don't know.
It's a California city.
It's California. Oh, California. So California actually has a great idea. And I'm actually hoping it's implemented across the United States. Hopefully this is just like a trial thing. And if it does work, I hope other cities take notice. But they're starting to hire homeless people at $15 an hour to clean up the streets.
Now,
Go ahead.
that's dope. That is great. Helps put some money in these people's pockets. Helps them get a job. But I guess my question would be, so you can get hired on as you're homeless. So what happens
When you get on your feet.
Yeah.
Very good point. Again, I don't know if this is like something temporary they're just trying out. But you know what I've always thought was a good idea? My bad.
Bronchitis?
No, my bronchitis is gone. You know what I've always thought was a good idea?
What's that?
So I've been, what's it called is back on. Walking Dead is back on.
Okay.
And you know how the whole town is basically working to just help itself the way
Right.
it used to be back in the days.
Right.
I've always thought it would be a good idea, like for a homeless like shelter, I guess, or a building where everybody who wants to live there, you could live there, you could be here, whatever, but you work to help one another.
Right.
You grow your own food, you clean, you do this and that, and everybody plays their role.
Well, see, I think the reason that the homeless shelter wouldn't work out like that simply because a lot of the people that are homeless are actually working homeless. So, they have a job, but they don't make enough to really be able to take care of those responsibilities. Or they had a situation happen to where they, had to be kicked out of their place. They didn't have somewhere else to go, and now they're homeless, but they still have a job.
But you see what I'm saying, though? Like, I'm talking about the homeless where they don't have nobody.
Okay.
And I don't know how you would research this or whatever. I'm just shooting out ideas.
Yeah, no, it would be dope, but
You would have somewhere to live, something to eat, something to do, something to pass your time, something productive to do. You would be contributing to helping others.
right. The only issue with that is one, most of these homeless shelters are in your inner city, in the downtown part of the city. So you would have to have an area where you could actually have, where you could plant the food and stuff like that. But then you also have to be able to protect the food because, of course, motherfuckers would be definitely running in there trying to steal tomatoes, cabbage, and
That's
all
what I'm saying. I mean,
like
maybe you can move it out of the city somehow. And I mean, just because you're homeless don't mean you need to be in the city. I mean, your home is where you make it.
Right.
And they can move them out, and it could be something you apply for. Maybe you're in the city and like, hey, I want to apply for this shelter or whatever it is. And they do the background checks, they do this, they do that. If you're good, hey, I want to send you off, and if you're not contributing, you lose this out on a good thing. But hopefully this thing in California works out.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be good. I think it's a good idea. Now, do you think at all can it be any way, how would you say, not a nice thing, I guess, that they're cleaning up the city? Why can't they have a regular job?
Well, I think that
Like, could it be insulting in any way?
no. Here's what I look at. You got people that apply for city jobs that pick up trash. So you're being given a job.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come in and, oh, this is beneath me. Like, motherfucker, you
No, don't do it.
no?
No.
You sure?
You're going to do it anyway.
Okay. So don't. What's that saying? Beggars can't be choosy.
Yeah, that's a lot nicer. I saw where you were going, and I had to.
I'm just saying.
I got your back. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, motherfucker.
There it comes.
If you down on the ground and somebody try to help you up and they try to give you some crackers, don't be like, oh, I don't like Ritz. I like the Clubhouse. Motherfucker, you better eat these goddamn Ritz crackers.
You know that happened to me one time. Not to me personally, but I gave a homeless man a burger. He was sitting outside Whataburger. Shout out to Whataburger. He was sitting outside Whataburger. I bought him a $20 gift card. And I even bought him like a little meal. I took it to him. He was grateful. He said, thank you. Gave him his drink. I got him a water. He kind of looked, he's like, water? I was like, yeah. He's like, okay. And he opens the burger, and he threw it down. He goes, I can't eat cheese. Like, he yelled at me.
Well, maybe he's allergic to cheese.
But, like, you couldn't just peel it off.
Maybe that shit was, like, already melted.
He threw it, and he walked away, bro. And he took the gift card.
Oh, I would have fucked him up. No.
Y'all have any show ideas, any topics y'all want us to talk about, hit us up at bumpingums@gmail.com. Y'all need studio time, y'all need beats, y'all need anything at all, hit up Bear Cave Recording Studios, BEXAR Cave Recording Studios in San Antonio, Texas, 210-460-2397. We're also at Bear Entertainment, BEXAR Entertainment @gmail.com. We do mixing for people out of town. We do graphic designs, printing. We printed these lovely shirts. We got those printed. There's a lot of things that we do. Hit us up. Come fucks with us. Check out the show November 1st at Fitzgerald's Bar in San Antonio, Texas. It's going to be nice. There's going to be a lot of nice talent there. We also got some other shows coming up with
spit that shit out.
I almost let the bird out. I almost let the bear out the cave.
Okay.
I almost did it. My bad. Somebody would have been mad at me. I'm not going to tell you what we do in our shows. Just go subscribe to us. Instagram, Facebook. Hit us up. Follow Kev, follow me, follow Bear Entertainment, Bumpin Gumz. Check us out.
Bear with us, and like that, we out.
It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect. It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect. It's a daily operation. You know me, son. Show respect.
Yeah, speak up, yo. Opinionated, music related. The way the world moves. Represent your team and your crew. Politicking in the kitchen or whipping in on a mission. Guarantee people will listen when you speaking the truth. No matter the topic, the message is clear. Them boys about to bump their gums in here. Yeah. No matter the topic, the message is clear. Now gather round and bump your gums in here. Yeah.
It's a